What's going on, everybody? It's your boy. My mother named me Larry Jordan, President, CEO of International Masqueraders. Here to talk to you about Boston Carnival 2014. Get straight to the point, being succinct. You know, those who are from Boston knows what's going on. Those who don't know, listen with some common sense. All my out-of-town people, Boston, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Jersey, who come to Boston and know what it was like back in the days and know what it could be like. I know you feel me too. Disclaimer, please don't take nothing I say personal. This is all business, and we're trying to make business better in Boston for the community, for the people, for the city, for the state. And I mean, that's the bottom line. And what's going on right now with the people in the power and the people who make things happen is going into the sewer. So let's talk about Thursday. Starting off with Thursday, King and Queen show. I didn't go. You know what I mean? From the time that I heard a particular artist named Sparrow was coming, I was totally not interested. Big up to Sparrow, no diss to him. He's a veteran. He's an icon. But it's not something that I want to see while watching Beautiful Mass. It's nothing that hypes me. That's nothing that wants to bring me or the masses out. You might have a couple of people who like you. Always have a little fan base, but that was nothing that is good for business. And there was no real promotion in it. There was no, I did more promotion than the whole Carnival committee, and my promotion was dissing the event. So, you know, big shouts to all the participants. It was the same usual, but for those who don't know, our King and Queen show is in RCC, Roxbury Community College, in the gym, on the track. I don't know what Shirley's thing is with tracks, but if there's anything, please see fit on what you do on the track and run away. Just keep going on the track and just run. Just get the hell out of here. You're messing things up for our culture. Anyways, yeah. Big shouts to all the people who participate in it. Big shouts to April, nice big costume. I know you personally, so I'll big you up, and everybody else who won it, or even just entered. You know what I mean? Big shouts to you. You know, you did give your money to a stupid cause, which is Shirley's trip to Trinidad, but hey, you did it because you love it, right? All right. Keeping things moving. Juve. And big shouts to everybody who went to Juve, who made Juve a nice time. They say it was, every year it says they're going to start at 4:30, 5. Yeah, right. 6, they say some years. Yeah, right. I got there at 8:30. They still didn't start yet. So that's bad, man. That's taken away from the people. You know, like I said, I'm not going to elaborate on too long, but big shouts to all the bands, all the steel bands, all the rhythm sections. Y'all did real nice. Y'all had the rhythms going. Y'all had the people's jamming, branches, tempo, metro, people's in the jab. Everybody who came down and on the business end and beat up pan or rhythm section, Euphoria, all y'all, big shouts, all right? I gotta send my condolences to the young lady who lost her life in a senseless act of violence, Juve morning. If anybody knows anything about that, you know, man, send a little bird to the police, man. You know, and if it was your family, what would you want? What would you do? You know what I mean? It ain't about snitching, man. It's about stupid dudes doing stupid things. I gotta pay a consequence. You know what I mean? So, once again, my condolences. Let's go into the big mass now. It's time to go into the big carnival. Saturday, supposedly start at 1. I got there like around 2. That's when I hit the Grove Hall area. And it's still, one truck didn't even go down the road yet. So, you know, I don't know if that was police inspection or bands in itself, but it's not a good look, man. And on the flip side of that, man, 2 o'clock is 1 hour after it's supposed to start, and it wasn't even a crowd in Grove Hall. It was kind of dead. So do something that these people want to come out, man, because, you know, it's a bad stigma from the past with the whole violence thing, but I must honestly say the police got the carnival locked off. So, you know, you can't even think about doing nothing stupid at the Boston Carnival, man. And on the flip side of the police having it locked down, I got to send a big shout out and credit them, because man, just smoke the little weed, man, just chill out there, walk up behind the women, and they're not getting harassed by the police on that level too. So big shouts to the police by not bothering men for smoking a little marijuana and having a little wine cooler, a little beer on the side, and just hanging out. You know what I mean? So salute to you, man. And those are all the type of things that show that we can do that like other states and have a good time. You know what I mean? Because compared to other states, Boston has the third highest West Indian population in the whole United States. Third biggest carnival, Brooklyn, Miami, then Boston. All these other states are creeping up, though, to surpass us big time. Little out-of-town Worcester is about to pass us. So if you want to keep that revenue, you want to keep that culture, I think you should listen to the new blood. I think y'all should listen to the new entity that was around when those people were messing up, and we try to warn them and we try to tell them this is what's needed. Internet is what's needed. Marketing is what's needed. Sponsorship is what's needed, and they're not doing it. So it's time for us to do it. So with that said, I got to send a big shout out to all the bands that participated. Mud Band, D Horizon, D Midas, Dynasty, Soca and Associates, Socaholix, TNT, Grimace. If I ain't mention your band's name, I don't really think you're worth mentioning. There were some other small ones too, some new joints that, you know, really wasn't hitting off. No disrespect to you, just come harder next time. You know what I'm saying? And all the DJs, you know what I'm saying? Like Sound International, Sounds Incorporated, Eruption, Evolution, Vibration, the list goes on. If you played on the road, you know who you are, man. Big shouts to you, because without you and without the mass, what can that committee do? What can that carnival do? All right, so with that said, big shouts to the winner. Another problem. It's always confusion about winnings and who's the winner. One minute I hear was Soca and Associates. The next minute I hear it's TNT. Now, TNT Social Club. I really don't know who the band leader is. I don't. I heard some guy named Earl or something like that, but I really don't know them personally like that. But I know that the Carnival Committee President, Shirley Shillingford, so to my politician friends, Mr. Marty Walsh, if you're listening, and all the representatives and stuff that are not in Shirley's pocket or who's not run by Shirley, please listen. This is why we need a change. One of the reasons we need a change. And after this, we're going to go into part 2, and we're going to start to talk some things. But apparently this year, TNT Social Club are the winners of the Boston Carnival. By however the judges do their judging, Shirley Shillingford is the president of the Boston Carnival Committee. And TNT Social Club is the band that she's affiliated with. Now hear this. Shirley Shillingford is the one that brings the judges from Trinidad, from this so-called Trinidad Judging Committee that no one will really know about. And every year for the past umpteen years, and when I put this video up, somebody with the correct facts, please put the number of years. Shirley has been president for about 17, 18 years now. But TNT Social Club has also won about that much, at least 15, somewhere between 13 and 15, but it could be a higher number. So if anybody's watching this right now and could get that exact factual number, please put it there. Yeah, what do we call that in business? Conflict of interest, right? But when we bring that up to her, she shuns us off like. So facts. Out of these years that TNT Social Club has been winning, it's her daughters who have been playing these costumes. And in kiddies, it's her grandkids. Some of these years that her daughters have won were the same years that they got married. Some went to college. Just crazy coincidences of what they can be doing with the money that they always seem to be winning. Anytime there's a sponsor, TNT seems to be the only band that seems to benefit from these sponsors. We might, other bands, we might, because I do run a band, we might get a case of beer if she gets 40. Each band might get a case, 2 if she doesn't want them stuck in a basement. So all of these things are things that I want my politician friends to look at my neighborhood friends, my community friends that know these stories. When it comes out now, can you please at least say that these are factual things? Is it fact that Shirley left money on a cab and never found it? Is that true? So we're about to go into part 2, guys. That was my little 10 minutes of part 1. Part 2 will be about the same thing. If you got a comment or concern, go down there. If you ain't friends with me on Facebook, hit me up, Larry Jordan. Facebook.com/Larry Jordan. Hit up the page, Larry Jordan World. Like that. Or see me on Instagram, Larry Jordan IMAS. Understand? See you in part 2, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Part 2 coming. Alright? We gonna talk some things.